And then after that, before that, it's Travancore, which was on the top floor. So I think it is only Act 1. Can they not? Oh, that's crap. I thought I could shoot through and be cheap. I can shoot over here though. Ah! I think the only act that has a skipped waypoint in a non-town attached area is Act 4. Yeah. But Act 4 is strange because it's really small. Like, there's only 3 waypoints in general. Like, 1 waypoint for each quest, basically. Did he get stunned? He looked like he had, like, stars going around his head. He also wasn't attacking. Super mana potion. Get reaction lock if you do enough damage. Ha! Nice. Which is essentially a stun lock. I thought I just did enough damage to one-shot him. But no, he must have just walked away and I didn't kill him. Enter hit recovery. Fuck. Yeah, to be fair, I just thought he got hit by the golem. And that, like, stunned him. I don't like how his guts just fall on the floor. Tell you what, killing demons is messy. I bet you can't wait for people to be complaining about how those guys die. Because it's not, cartoony enough. That was the complaint, wasn't it? They were complaining that the blood and effects are more realistic now. Or something. Something stupid, I remember that much. Or something that's a non-issue. About how the blood isn't as red, yeah. Yeah, so how the blood is more realistic. I mean, blood's always been like a... I'm trying to think of the colour you'd give it. A maroon burgundy? The only reason it was ever like a stop sign red was for a cartoon, usually. Or a cartoony effect.
I need mana.
I need mana. Ask and ye shall receive. Rancid gas potion. Come on, give me the mana potions. Or don't. I don't know why I'm asking, I can just do this. Duh. How many am I missing? Just the 1. Boom. And done. Yay! There's a lot of them. Oh. There we go. I just keep doing the odd bone spear here and there. I just don't want to waste mana. Right, so what's the unique gonna be for this place? A consumed ice bar. Oh, puke cloud. What a name. He don't actually have all that many minions with him. In all honesty. Mana burn. Is it mana burn that takes you down to 1 HP? 1 MP if you get hit by it? It's like a more drastic mana drain. There we go. So take the rejuve, mana, and super. And that's it. Melee mana burn is bugged and does a ton more damage to mana than it should. Oh, but it's not quite as drastic as I'd thought. Reduces mana over time. Oh, I thought it just reduced it for a set amount. Like when I got hit by the missiles from the shrimps, or crawfish, that I kept calling them, It seemed my mana only went down by like 8 to 12 points. And this was when I had a lot of mana, I didn't just have 8 or 12 mana left. Oh, I don't know if I want to leave via a town portal. Yeah, because I've not found the waypoint. So I'll have to run back through the area. Which I don't really fancy doing. So which is actually worse to run into? Their attack stacks you can drain... yeah. I mean, I did notice that. But when it was just... when I'd only got hit by one of them, it didn't seem all that bad. When I got hit by 3 of them, then my mana went to like, next to nothing. Worse to run into because of the bug. So yeah, mana burn is the more drastic of the two, but only because it's bugged. I don't know, how is mana burn supposed to work then? Is it just supposed to do a percentage of the damage to mana? Whereas instead it probably just does the full damage to mana. And if I'm completely wrong, I'm not surprised because I don't really understand how mana burn works. Hey, catapult. I'll run into one of these in a bit. Mana burn is supposed to do damage proportional to the unit's damage. Okay, so not how I assumed it is supposed to work. I'm now just curious how the hell it does. 256 times? Oh. Wait, so in that case, whenever you do get hit by mana burn, it does reduce your mana to basically nothing. I would guess. If it's times by that much... pretty much. Okay. Jesus. Do you reckon they'll keep that in Resurrected? Oh, they should have the bugs as like a toggleable feature. Like, just call it classic mana burn. If they'll know to fix it, that's not a good sign. Oh, but if they do fix it, they should have it as a feature. Just for the sadists. What's the assassin bug? Also, if you're getting annoyed with the questions, just tell me and I will just... I'll zip it. Because I have noticed that Diablo 2 is basically just 20 questions. Diablo edition. Most veteran players don't even know about it. You can shut down unique oh, you told me about this! Yeah, you can cause enemies to not spawn. With the assassin, yeah. It's something to do with, like, placing traps before they get a chance to spawn causes them to not spawn. To put it in incredibly simply. Makes it hell a lot easier. Yeah, I don't doubt. Five to 10 death centuries and you'll just get basic enemies. Right, yeah. In hell it's the uniques that are usually the pain in the arse, isn't it? I mean, most enemies are, but... the uniques usually get a bunch of modifiers that make them very annoying. And I don't know any of this from playing the game. I know it just from watching. You play the game. On hell. And you playing the game on hell is like me... well, it's better than me playing the game on normal.
Enough mana.
I should have guessed that you would obviously mention Gloams because they suck. I think I've got very lucky. Because I only encountered them in Act 4. I mean, they might spawn in Act 5. I'm not sure. but I haven't been against many Gloams. I mean, I don't even know what Conviction does, but I can probably guarantee it doesn't sound good. Curse Fanaticism, Extra Fast Undead Flayers. Oh, the ones that explode. Yeah, I'm not really sure what Conviction or Fanaticism does. I mean, I'm playing on normal, I don't think I'll run into either of those. Modifiers, I mean. The most I've run into is Immune to Element. Instant 100%. Wow, 100%. Reduction to your resists. Oh, it ignores defense. Oh, it ignores resistance, more accurately. Jesus. You know, the more you talk about hell, the more it makes me not want to play it. Immunity to elements is probably the worst modifier in Diablo 2. Hey, Hollow. How's it going? Fanaticism, faster attacks, damage boosts. So for Undead Flayers, yeah, that makes them 10 times worse because they explode. Is that like not an instant death, but is that like a guaranteed death if you're playing as a melee character? I'm glad to hear that. Things go pretty good. Making decent progress, I think. Making slow progress on Diablo 2. Still haven't died, somehow. And it seems my internet's buffed out. Was having issues earlier. You can survive it on your paladin, but it's not fun. It doesn't sound it. No. I also realised that quite a lot of people will probably be like, well yeah, you've not died, you're playing on normal. I'm starting to realise that not dying on normal is not really a great achievement. Okay. Yeah, rejuvenation potions are very nice. I especially like them on bosses. Whoa! Of course. Yeah. Shut down a lot of runs. Yeah. Diablo has the worst Kamehameha I think I've ever run into. I got very lucky with Duriel, because I bugged the mercenary and I didn't even know. I probably would have died if I hadn't bugged the mercenary. Accidentally. You really think I'd know how to do that? On purpose? I know how you can do it, I just don't know how you pull it off. And the only reason I know how to do it is from watching Azareth. You usually use the outer cloister, I think. And then one of the doors at the top that leads to the catacombs. Or leads to the jail. Something like that. I will admit, I don't even know where the hell I would have bugged the mercenary. I think he just got stuck somewhere and then I left him behind. To be fair, even if I watched that back, I don't think I'd be able to figure out where I bugged the mercenary. Because I would be very interested to find out when enemies stopped ignoring him. Inner cloister. Oh. Yeah, I know I accidentally bugged him in the tombs. I know I accidentally bugged him in Act 2. I just don't know where. It's inner cloister, not outer. My bad. He hits so hard and so fast. Yeah. I don't know if I would have had such a hard time with... Not really Duriel, because Duriel was easy. Well, not easy, but... Duriel was manageable because of the mercenary. Mephisto. I don't think I would have had as bad a time with him had I been on Players 1. But, I mean, I'm not complaining. I like the fact I'm on Players 4. It's made the game actually challenging and require some strategy. Even if the strategy is just running to the other side of the arena to stock up my belt with potions. And yes, that is exactly how I did, Diablo. I got really close to dying because I got caught in this bloody Kamehameha, which was not fun. My strategy with him was just, I kept trying to use Bone Prison in the hopes that he would go to melee, but he just kept doing his Fire Blast, which took out Bone Prison basically instantly, so it sucked. Yeah, the issue with Bone Wall, that would still be an issue, is that I'm not good at trapping enemies in it. I'm not fast enough, I don't think. Or I panic and I just cock up doing it. It's a bit of both. Yeah, he nukes. Yeah, he does. It's still a good way of, like, keeping him away from you. It just distracts him long enough to cast something. At least, from my fight with him. I mean, yeah, I still had to down like 20 potions. Usually have enough life in them to not be nuked. But does he just do his Fire Blast multiple times, or can he only do that once every now and again? Like, he has to do the Fire Blast, then he has to do a melee attack. But yeah, considering how difficult he was on normal, I don't even know how you'd survive him on hell. The Kamehameha, he does so much. Every time I got close. Actually, not even when I got close. Every time I was in range, it would just be a Kamehameha, launched right at my face. Yeah, I don't think I ever plan on playing Diablo 2 on hell difficulty. It doesn't sound pleasant. I mean, if you know what you're doing, I can expect it's a fun challenge, but it sounds like a nightmare. For someone like me. But I mean, I'm just a casual. I'm just a casual D2 enjoyer anyway, so it's all good. This has been a really fun game though. I'm just hoping that the enjoyment carries over into the next Diablo game that I do. I think it will. I don't have a massive attachment to Diablo 2. So I don't think I'll hate Diablo 3 as a result. I might miss certain things from Diablo 2. But I mean, I've got to get through Diablo 2 first. I'm not quite there yet. But the game's a whole lot longer than I expected. But there's a whole lot more you can do in Diablo 2. Whereas Diablo 1, it was just not an endless corridor, just like a bunch of stairs that led to a different dungeon. And there was only 16 dungeons, if you excluded Hellfire. Which most people do. What the hell? There we go. What's it dropped? Super healing? Nope. Super mana is what I want. I mean, I've still got an inventory full of them, but still. I really hope I'm not at the end of the area, because I still haven't found the waypoint. A very consistent problem with Diablo 2 that I've run into. Just my inability to find waypoints. What the bloody hell? Okay. I mean, we are on a mountain. I was about to say it's kind of ridiculous that there's just snow out of nowhere. Thresh socket? They should be fine. I'll just leave them to it. And they went. Nice. Good job. There we go, super mana.
I am overburdened.
I can't pick up anything. To the crystalline passage. Nope. I've missed the waypoint. Fuck. Yeah, somewhere. I'm just gonna go. Hang on. Yeah, I'm only going back to town just to double check. I've not like, memorized the list. Yeah, I've definitely missed it. Well, damn it. Where? Also, what do I have in here? Soda. There we go. I can put these in my storage. I have 5 raw runes? I don't know where Shale goes. And we have another Nith. Crap. I think I'll actually just do this. Ah, bollocks, I can't. No, I won't do that. Never mind. To be fair, I normally wouldn't, but since fighting Diablo, I just kind of did a 180 on how I normally do things. It's quite nice having, you know, enough potions to last you a lifetime, assuming you're quick enough to drink them. I could make some full rejuves. How many do I have? I have 3, 6. I have 9. Okay, I think I'll do that. So fuck. Do that. They're the wheels of cheese, exactly. They definitely helped with Diablo, and I'm incredibly thankful that I picked up as many as I did. Because normally I ignore potions, but god, if I had ignored them, I would have definitely died. Well, maybe not. I would have probably just had to duck back to town, and then my fight with Diablo would have been just as pathetic as Mephisto. The fight with Mephisto just sucked. On my end, because I was bad. Mercenary kept dying, so I just had to keep going back to revive him, and then chip away. Oh.
There is a matter which I hesitate to share, but I believe you are the only one who can help me now. Anya, the young alchemist and daughter to one of our slain elders, has been missing for some time. She is a strong, crafty woman with a spirit like no other. One night, just before your arrival, I overheard her and Nilathak arguing about her father's death. The next morning, she was gone. Nilathak has his own tale as to where she went and why. Don't believe him. I fear he's at the root of her disappearance. Please, if you can, search for Anya and bring her back to us. She'll know what to do about Nilathak.
Why does no one like Nilathak? He's the voice of Raziel. You uncultured swines. Wait, this came out in 2000. Yeah, it was the voice of Raziel. I wasn't sure if this came out before Soul Reaver existed. Yeah, I thought it was just the potions as well. And then I looked it up, I'm like, oh, it requires gems. Ah. I'm just gonna leave potions. Like, I could make more rejuves, but it's fine. Oh, she's in the crystalline passage. Okay, that works. Alright, time to find the waypoint! It used to be just potions, but that was too easy, I guess. Oh, I thought that was it for a second then. Where the bloody hell is it then? If it's in the middle, it's probably in there. Could have sworn I've looked in that though. Ah. Waypoint is southwest. Oh. Actually, wait, southwest would be this way. Never mind. Oh yeah, there's the catapult. You can see it on my bat. What? I will admit, I do wish the waypoint was more obvious. I don't... How do you see it? I've really... Okay, I'm just gonna go to a point where I can actually see the bloody map and zoom around. I don't see it. I mean, yeah, you know what to look for. But the waypoint icon is so bloody small, it's really hard to make out. Personally, I don't see it. I'm looking for the two little dots. Oh no, day's breaking. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm standing next to it. What? Okay. Walk straight down. Oh my god. I hate this. Waypoints are the worst. They aren't, they're really nice. I hate how hard they are to spot. I mean, like, yeah, I can see the blue dots now that I know what to look for, but god. They should have just added a massive W to the map. That would have helped. I mean, to me, it blends in with this. Like, what my mouse is pointing at. Which, it just makes it really hard to spot. I'm just glad it's not as bright as here, otherwise I would not have a clue what to look for. Yeah, the auto-activating waypoints is a nice feature. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think for the most part I run past them and just miss them. Moonlord. But now one of my biggest grievances with Diablo 2 is the map is very hard to make out sometimes. That wasn't really an issue, but Act 2 is definitely a place that I was not a fan of because of how hard the map was. Except for when you activated Tainted Sun, I think the quest was called. Because then there was just like an endless night, which made it really easy to see. Super mana potion, chop. Oh. Okay. Crystalline Passage. So this is just one dungeon. Wait, so what's the quest? Look for... oh yeah, Prison of Ice. She's been captured. With a title like that? Oh boy. Oh, there's a boss. Is that a boss? Puke Cloud. Again? Holy crap, this snake's getting screwed. There we go. Phew! Puke Cloud. What a name. Oh, whoops, I pressed control. My bad. Yeah, sure. So that's now 331. And that does... it's almost better than Bone Spear. I still prefer Bone Spear because it goes through multiple enemies. Whereas, Bone Spirit doesn't. Oh god. Oh, that looked really weird. Right, so there's a waypoint in here. Ah. Probably right at the end of it. Yeah, no doubt. For the same point investment. Yeah, I know it's more expensive. I think I'll just stick with the way I've kind of enjoyed using them. Bone Spear for everything, except bosses. Then switch to Bone Spirit. Unless it's a boss that has multiple targets. Then I'm not sure. But I didn't have Bone Spear when I fought Mephisto. And I think Mephisto's the only boss where you have multiple targets. Or like multiple enemies. But I like Bone Spear, it's pretty good. Where does Teeth go? Or is Teeth just something that's never used? I would guess it's something that's never used because it's not good. Also, it's not great by comparison to Bone Spear. Whoa! Oh boy. Whoa, Jesus. Harlot. I thought they would have been called harpies. Teeth is good cloud clearer. Due to how it works, doesn't do really well long term. Fair. Oh, I was about to say, what the hell happened? I got mana recovery. That works. Ah, spiders. I crushed a few of them. Whoops. Is that the same sound effect for where you kill the, like, dark spear women?